Welcome back, everyone. According to the Center for Disease Control, Lyme disease affects more than 300,000 people each year. And did you know fleas were responsible for the Black Plague? We don't want to scare you this morning, just want to get you prepared. So Ken Smith with Truly Nolan joins us to help us get prepared and help your family and your pets too. First of all, good morning to you.
Morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we have checked around the studio here, didn't see anything suspicious, but help us to identify fleas and what we're talking about this morning to begin with, and make sure we know what we're looking at.
Most of the time when homeowners get fleas and ticks in their area, they'll see the ticks on the wall or ticks in cracks and crevices, baseboards. But the number one way to check is to first check with your pets. Pets. Make sure that your pets are treated and check them before they come inside.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Now, can you describe a little bit about what they look like? Are they kind of the reddish brown ones too, or are there different kinds?
There's different kinds of fleas.
Okay.
Mostly we're going to deal with the cat flea, but you're going to see them by first the pet scratching and itching, and then they're going to be very small, but then you're going to notice that you get bites and things of that nature. Are very hard to see, actually.
And that's part of the problem, isn't it, that they're so hard to see, that they kind of get skimmed over sort of throughout the house?
Sure.
Now, tell us a little bit about some of the effects that we'll have from it, besides being itchy and that kind of thing. They are a real nuisance.
Yeah, they are a real nuisance. They can spread disease to you. They take a meal from a pest. It doesn't have to be your pet. It could be rats, or it could be raccoons, things from the outside, and then they can spread that to us. Yeah,
all right. Well, hey, simple as that. But we have some tips up on the screen right now. Walk us through some of these and what you think are the most important and what we can do, really starting. Some of them are pretty simple, too.
The number one thing you can do is treat your pet. Take them to the vet, have them on a regular program so that they can avoid being the blood meal for these fleas and ticks and coming into your structure. Second is for yourself, wear the mosquito repellent. When you go out in the woods and go out in the heavy brush areas, that kind of stuff will help tremendously.
Yeah, well, that's good, and especially here in Southwest Florida, too, with all of, what about like all of the rain here in Florida? Does that kind of add to more of the problem?
It certainly can create an environment where fleas are successful, and then of course look at all the green growth that we have because of all the rain, and the lots get overgrown and grow much more quickly, and then our pets go into those areas.
Yeah, I mean, and what about, I know we've got one of these tips to vacuum or steam clean infested areas, because we say to clean them, but vacuuming and really getting down deep is the key with that, right?
That's the key, because the eggs that the ticks and the fleas leave will go into the cracks and crevices, go deep into the carpet, and regularly cleaning those areas will help.
Kind of reminds me of bed bugs a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. They're feeding on us.
I know, two totally different things, but boy, they do like to feed on us. Anything else you'd like to add to make sure that we can deal with fleas and ticks the best way possible? Because as you mentioned, they really can cause some problems for us.
Get a regular inspection from Truly Nolan. Call and have your home checked. Clean the debris away from your home, and then keep your pets in protected areas like your yard that could be treated.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Ken. We appreciate you being here this morning and helping us out. And with that, of course, we'll turn it over to Jamie for the forecast. And we're talking